Mystery Babylon the Great, that's who she is, 13 words. The star Sirius was associated with ISIS, and it was like their main god star. I've read a lot of books, UFO things like that. All throughout the UFO movement, the New Age movement, all the occult realms, they have always worshipped the god star of Sirius. Now, Sirius is just a star. God is the one who created those stars. We even have a radio company. It's satellite radio is what it is. What we've done is we put an artificial star in the sky, and we called it Sirius. Notice the logo here, the dog, the star, the all-seeing eye star logo of Sirius Satellite Radio. Okay? It represents the God of the New World Order, or Lucifer himself. Sirius, and if you don't know much about astronomy, I can recognize Orion, and when I go out at night on a clear night, I can see that Orion's belt points directly in a straight line to what is the brightest star of the night. Okay, the brightest star of the night, which is Sirius. And this, if we think now of this image, and I'm getting to this now, if we think now of this image here of Sirius being an emblem of Lucifer himself, who falls to the earth. I'm going to show you a clip, a movie that you probably watched that, movies are designed to really suck us in. And we go, oh, wow, and we always root for the hero. In this case, in this particular movie, the hero was a man by the name of Truman Burbank. Truman Burbank was owned by a company, and he was born to be a TV show person. Okay, his whole life was going to be, I don't know if you saw the movie, his whole life was going to be a TV show. I went back and I watched this thing because there was something that just amazed me about it. I want you to watch the very opening scene of this movie as Truman Burbank now comes out of his house. The cameras are on him, and Truman is in this. He's in this big, gigantic dome chamber called Sea Haven. And he's trapped there. And everybody around him is an actor or an actress. And he's inside this dome chamber, and they have a fake sun, they have a fake moon, and they have fake stars. These are like studio lights. And so I want you to notice now the first scene of the Truman Show, where Truman is now going to receive enlightenment that things are not what he thought they were. Take a look.
It's just me. Come on, Pluto.
A star falls from heaven. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer? And this star is not like Gemini, it's not Castor and Pollux, it's not Rachel, it's not Betelgeuse. This star is Sirius, the god of Egypt. That's who this star, and the star falls from heaven, and now Truman is beginning to find out that things are not what they seemed. And now Truman is going to start looking for a way out of the chamber that he's in. And by the way, the guy who is the producer of the show, that he calls himself, you'll hear this, the creator, who dwells in the moon and he dwells in the star from his control booth there. His name is Christoph. Okay, who is of Christ. He is a picture of God, Christ, who has Truman trapped in the dome chamber. Okay, think about the beast in the pit, and he's locked in there. But Truman's going to escape. So he gets on a boat, he goes out, he literally rises up out of the sea. We notice that he ascends a staircase of 18 steps. I counted these. That's 6 plus 6 plus 6. Listen to the language. In fact, even at one point in the Truman Show, you see the producer, the creator, Christoph, should have waved his hand over his son inside of this dome chamber. And I want you to notice his ring. It has 4 sections to it of 3 dots apiece. That's the Zodiac, people. And I want you to listen to the language now as Truman now has ascended his 18-step staircase, and he's about ready to rise up out of the dome chamber, out of the sea. Listen to what's said.
Who are you? I am the Creator. Then who am I? You're the star.
I am the Creator, and you're the star. And now the star, and the movie ends with the star rising up out of the pit, coming out into freedom. People are being trained in this great paradigm shift by the Zodiac. I told you earlier, this word Zodiac, you know what it means. The first part is Zoe or Zoa. When we go to the zoo, we go to the place where they keep all the animals, the beasts, the living creatures. That's what Zoa means. It means living creatures. Or the Bible uses 2 different phrases. It uses, number 1, in Ezekiel and Revelation 4, it uses living creatures, and then it says beasts. So they are the same thing. Okay? And remember, these are not earthly beasts. These are 4th dimensional spirit realm creatures. Okay? The word Zodiac literally means circle of beasts. Circle of these evil angels that, I want you to get this now, they encompass the earth. And when I saw that, I immediately, I started saying, God, there are places in the Bible where the enemies encompassed God's people. I'm going to show you some of those. I'm going to show you what God showed me this week. Psalm 22, I want you to think of Jesus on the cross. Okay? Because it starts out, my God, why hast thou forsaken me? That's what Jesus said on the cross. Why art thou so far from helping me and from the words of my roaring? Oh my God, I cry in the daytime, but thou hearest not, and in the night season, and am not silent. So there's the procession there of the 12 zodiacs. Now I'm going to show you this, okay? I found 6. I wish I could have found more. I found 6 of the zodiac signs inside of Psalm 22. Notice this. But thou art he that took me out of the womb. Thou didst make me hope when I was upon my mother's breast. I was cast upon thee from the womb. Thou art my God from my mother's belly. Jesus was born of a virgin. And there's the sign of Virgo in Psalm 22. Psalm 22:12. Many bulls have, noticed this, compassed me. Now I'm going to stop right here. Here we have Taurus. He's the bull. He represents this kingdom of beasts that are circling. And that word compass in the Bible, by the way, the Masonic symbol of the compass. Think about it. Okay? The compass, they compass about Jesus Christ. They're surrounding Him. That's the circle of these 13 constellations, or these 13 zodiac signs, encompassing planet Earth to destroy them. And here they were. The Bible is showing you the spiritual picture of what took place at the cross. They compassed Him. Many bulls have compassed me. That's Taurus. Strong bulls of Bashan have beset me round. So we have Virgo, and now we have Taurus. Psalm 22:13. They gaped upon me with their mouths as a ravening and a roaring lion. So there's Leo compassing Jesus. Psalm 22:14. I am poured out like water. There's Aquarius, and all my bones are out of joint. My heart is like wax. It is melted in the midst of my bowels. There is Aquarius pouring out the vengeance of Almighty God. Psalm 22:16. For dogs have compassed me. The assembly of the wicked have enclosed me. They pierced my hands and my feet. And by the way, Sirius, the dog star, part of the Orion area, is in Gemini, which represents duality, the dual nature.